With that said, let's move on to our next person,
Amalok.
Amalok. This
So,
I knew this right away from the face.
um, he's a complex character. I'll say you kind of specified earlier. We're doing this off of just games, right? So,
Just games.
okay, because his lore kind of prior to the games, and I can kind of mention this because they do mention it in like little side convos where your average person who's playing Witcher probably doesn't catch on to it. But his whole backstory is he basically like also wants to use Ciri for her power, but he's not, and he's from the land of the NL, which is where Aridin is from. But he doesn't fuck with Aridin, right? Because he supported his own king, whose name was Oberon, and at one point in the game, you find out that uh, Aridin murdered Oberon, and nobody found out about it. So he wanted to like keep Ciri away from him and kind of save the world from the White Frost. But at the same time, right, prior to that happening, he basically tried to kidnap Ciri and take her to Oberon to basically force her to have children with him. So when Geralt first meets him, that's the only thing he knows him. He's like, "Why is this guy?" His first instinct is like, "Why is he helping her? Like, I hate this guy. He tried to kidnap my daughter, right?" So I mean, his backstory is kind of fucked. He does make up for it, right? Like we do, and they send us on another loop, right? When you kill Aridin, he's like, Avalok has tricked us both. And it turns out it's not the case. He's purely just trying to help Ciri. Um, but yeah, I mean, I can't overlook just like his past actions. So yes, he's like very important to the story, and he does end up kind of redeeming himself. But for me, I'm gonna put him solid B tier.